3 seconds. That's how long it takes a hacker to get into your phone in 2026. Not potentially, not in theory, in reality. I'm going to show you exactly how in 7 different ways it happens, ranked from easiest to most devastating. And the one at the top of that list is so secret, you'll watch it happen and still not believe it. Your phone is probably in your hand right now. Let's see how it gets hacked. Real phone hacking in 2026 looks like a tired traveler at an airport, a bored person at a coffee shop, the co-worker who borrowed your phone for 2 seconds to check an address. That's it. That's the whole thing. Let's start at number 7. Fake apps. You search free VPN, you scroll, you pick the one with 5 stars, you install it, the reviews are bots, the stars are bought, and the second you tap install, that app asks for permissions it has no business needing. A flashlight app wants your contacts. A wallpaper app wants your text messages. A free game wants accessibility access, which on Android means it can read every screen you ever open. Yes, this even includes your private banking app. It's easy to check. Open your phone. Go to app permissions. Look, if you found something you're not alone. You're average. That's the scary part. The average phone has 11 apps with permissions they don't need. 11 open doors. 11 separate companies you've handed pieces of your life to without realizing. That was the easy one. Quick disclaimer, everything in this video is for educational and defensive purposes only. The goal is to help you understand how attackers think, so you can protect yourself and your stuff. Don't run any of this on people, devices, or networks you don't own, or have explicit permission to test. Number 6. Public chargers. You're at the airport. Your phone's at 6%. There's a USB port right there. You plug in. Crisis averted. Except this. That cable? $8. Amazon. Looks identical to the one Apple ships. Inside it is a chip the size of a grain of rice. The phone thinks it's charging. It is charging. It's also being copied. Watch the laptop. Photos, contacts, messages, notes, streaming across in real time. No prompt, no alert, nothing. The owner won't know for weeks. They'll find out when their photos show up somewhere they shouldn't. Airports, hotels, co-working spaces, shopping malls. They leave them there on purpose. The fix costs $3. I'll show you how you can prevent this later. Stay with me. Number 5. This is where it stops being theoretical. Bluetooth. Right now your phone is screaming. It's announcing itself to everyone, in every direction, looking for something to pair with. In 2024, researchers published Blueborn. Someone within 10 meters can run code on your phone. No tap, no prompt, nothing. They just have to be near you. The seat next to you on the train, the table at the coffee shop, the stranger in line. Turn off Bluetooth when you're not using it. I know it's annoying. Do it anyway. Your phone is exposed every second it's on. The same goes for AirDrop on iPhone. Set to contacts only or off. Not everyone, ever. We're halfway through. It gets worse from here. Number 2 is the one that's probably already happened to someone you know. Number 1 has no fix. Number 4, the off trick. You're at work. Email comes in from your manager. Hey, Q3 strategy doc needs your eyes by Friday. You click. Google login page opens. You sign in. Doc loads. You skim. You close it. You move on. Exit. Your manager didn't send that email. That wasn't a Google login. That was a permission request. And what you just authorized? Full read access to your inbox, your contacts, your files, the ability to forward your emails to a stranger in real time. They didn't get your password. They didn't get your 2-factor code. You handed them the keys. And you'll never get a new login alert because technically, nothing logged in. They'll sit in your account for months, reading, forwarding, waiting for the right wire transfer, the right resettling, the right moment. Companies have lost millions to this exact attack. Not because the hacker was clever, but because nobody on the team thought to check the third-party app permissions. Open your Google account right now. Security tab. Your connections to third-party apps. Look at the list. Anything you don't recognize, kill it. Then do the same for Apple. Settings. Sign in with Apple. Same drill. Number 3. SIM swap. This one is destroying lives. Someone calls your mobile carrier. They have your name, your address, the last 4 digits of a card from a breach you don't even remember. Hi, I lost my phone. Can you transfer my number to this new SIM? The agent does it. Your phone goes to no service. Theirs lights up. Every text, every 2-factor code. Your bank, your crypto wallet. By the time you've called your carrier to figure out why your phone died, your accounts are empty. This isn't rare. The FBI logged over 1,000 reported SIM swap cases last year alone. Total losses, $68 million. And those are just the ones that got reported. The fix? 1 phone call. Tell your carrier you want to port out PIN on your account. 5 minutes. After that, nobody can transfer your number without it. Switch any account using SMS for two-factor over to an authenticator app, Google Authenticator, Authy, whatever, and never look back. Number 2. Stalkerware. Someone gets 5 minutes alone with your unlocked phone. That's the whole attack. 5 minutes. They install an app. You'll never see it. No icon, no notification, no trace on the home screen. From that moment, every message you send, every call you make, every photo you take, every word your microphone picks up, even when the phone is in your pocket, streamed, live, to a dashboard they open whenever they want. Your location, refreshed every 6 seconds. Your screen, mirrored in real time. Your keystrokes, your passwords, the notes you write to yourself. Battery draining a little faster than usual. Phone running warm when you're not using it. Data usage climbing. Most people miss it. Why would you check? I need you to listen to this part. This is the one that isn't really about hackers. If a specific person just popped into your head, an ex, a controlling partner, a family member who always seems to know where you've been, trust that. This software is sold openly, marketed as parental control. It's not. The buyers are almost never parents, and they're almost never strangers. Companies that sell this software know exactly what they're enabling. They keep selling anyway. If any of this is hitting too close, here's what you do. Not later. Now. Back up your photos. Factory reset the phone. Set it up as new. Not from a backup, because the backup brings the malware back. Change every password from a different device. A friend's laptop, a library computer, anything that isn't the compromised phone. The reset is the only fix. Anything less and it survives. Now. Number 1. The one I told you to stay for. You know that thing in your pocket that you assume is just a phone? In 2026, it's a beacon. Every Wi-Fi network it walks past, even ones it doesn't connect to, leaves a record. Every app you open sells your location to 17 data brokers. You've never heard of any of them. Every photo often embeds your GPS, your phone model, the exact time, sometimes the direction the camera was pointing. Right now, anyone with $100 can buy your last 6 months of movements from a website with a credit card. The data broker won't ask why. They've sold the same data to debt collectors, to private investigators, to suspicious spouses, to stalkers, to foreign governments. This isn't a hack. This is the phone working exactly the way it was designed. There's no patch, no setting, no app, no VPN. Nothing you can install fixes this. Cost of carrying a smartphone in 2026 is that you're tracked by companies you've never heard of, sold to buyers you'll never meet, profiled in ways you'll never see. And that cost was buried in the terms of service nobody reads. You agreed to this. Every one of us did. We just didn't know what we were agreeing to. The only real fix is a different relationship with the device. That's a whole different video. But I'm not done yet. Let's keep going. Most videos like this stop there. They give you the basics, you feel a little safer, you close the tab. The problem is the people actually targeting phones in 2026 know the basics too. They know you have a port-out pin now. They know you'll check commissions. They've moved on to the next layer. Here are 3 things almost nobody talks about. And they're the ones that separate secure phone from actually hard to compromise. Bonus 1, lockdown mode. If you have an iPhone, Apple buried this in settings and barely mentions it. Settings, privacy and security. Scrolled all the way down. Lockdown mode. It was originally built for journalists and dissidents being targeted by nation-state malware, Pegasus, Predator, the serious stuff. When you turn it on, your phone disables most of the attack surface. Message previews, link previews, complex font rendering, configuration profiles, certain Bluetooth features, things you'll never miss but that attackers exploit constantly. Yes, it's slightly less convenient. No, you won't notice after a week. The trade is worth it. For Android, the closest equivalent is Graphene OS, a hardened version of Android designed by security researchers, free, runs on Pixel phones. If you're serious, that's the move. Bonus 2, the throwaway number. Stop giving out your real phone number. Sign up for any service, a delivery app, a forum, a gym, a dating app, win a free iPhone landing page, and use a number that isn't yours. Google Voice, MySudo, Hushed. Each one gives you a real working phone number you can hand out that forwards to your real phone, that you can throw away the second it gets sold or leaked. Here's why this matters. Your phone number is the master key to most of your accounts. Every breach that includes phone numbers, and there have been hundreds, beats the SIM swap industry, the stalkerware industry, and the spam call industry. Every form you filled out with your real number for the last decade is a piece of that puzzle. Take your real number out of circulation. Use a burner for everything except your bank, your family, and your closest people. Fake apps, public chargers, Bluetooth, OAuth, SIM swap, stalkerware, and the surveillance system the phone itself is built on. Here's what you do right now in the next minutes, before you close this tab and forget everything I just said. 1. Call your carrier. Port out thing done. 2. Open your Google security page. Revoke any app you don't recognize. Done. 3. Open your phone settings, permissions, Anything an app doesn't need? Off. Done. 4. Buy a $3 USB data blocker. Throw it in your bag. Done. 4 things. A couple of minutes. You'll be ahead of 95% of phone users on this planet.